Mondays are going to be more of a meditation. So I've called it Meditation Mondays, to set good intentions for the week. But I'm going to move you a little bit before we shift. As we come to meditation, it's a really good idea to have something to put your butt on. So go grab a pillow or something to sit on. Don't try and sit on the floor when we meditate. That's just not really going to do you many favors. All right. So bring your hands to your thighs. Welcome, everybody. Take your shoulders back. And I just want you to look up into the screen and see the other awesome people that are here. So although as we begin to lock in on Thursday, although I know some of you across the globe here, wherever you might be in the world, just know you are not on your own. We're all going through this together. And if you want to reach out to the Facebook group, please use it. It doesn't get used enough. Reach out. Caroline and Jackie have just swapped an osteo number. There's stuff that we, really should be supporting each other through all of this. All right, so let's settle into our breath this morning. And as you look up at the screen and all the other faces there, open your eyes and give everybody a big smile across the waves and feel like, girl power, we're connected. There's not many boys on this. Hello, Sarah, through the wall. Okay. So take your shoulders back, settle in. You're going to take a couple of rounds of breath just through your nose. Okay, so start to take a deep breath in through both nostrils. And then completely exhale. Let it go through both nostrils. And keep breathing as I talk. As I mentioned yesterday, this points of stress can either send us a little bit Fruit Loop, high pulse, high energy, a little bit up there, zinging, or it can bring us down into quietude and a little bit low. And we're trying to bring ourselves back to center with yoga. So use this breath as you inhale, feel it lift you. And as you exhale, almost feel a hand on your back saying, it's okay, I've got you. And settle in. So feel that balance. Inhale. Exhale. To my count. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold yourself in fullness. Lift your pelvic floor. And exhale like a lovely soft cape or warm blanket over your shoulders. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. You're okay. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your light. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. You're doing okay. One more round. Inhale, count in your own head. Feel the pause at the top. And exhale all the way down. Feel the pause at the bottom. Take one more round without my voice. Beautiful, guys. Open your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Bow in, open your eyes, bow to everybody else across the screen. Welcome, welcome. Come up to standing now, everybody. Just going to do a very few minutes movement before I bring you down to a seat. So step your feet wide and just make a couple of circles. This is a bit Jane Fonda-y, isn't it? Just move your hips around a couple of times and then go in the other direction. Okay, and then bring your feet together. Start to shake your hands. So imagine you're sort of shaking water off your hands. So just start to let tension go. Just move from foot to foot with a knee bent. Just bounce a little bit and move and just shift, shift, shift. Get rid of it. Let it go. Bring your arms up and give yourself a couple of circles. Okay, you can pretend that you're still dad dancing. I'll get Simon in to show you how to do that. Okay, and then reach around behind your back, interlink your fingers and stretch your knuckles and hands behind you. See if you can lift your hands a little bit away from your bum. Bend your knees, lift your chin and look up at the camera and grin. Smile, even if you don't mean it. Fake it till you make it. Well done. And then inhale, sweep your arms skyward, reach up. Exhale, bend at your knees. So really be careful that you hinge at your hip joint here as you bow forward. Bring your fingertips to the mat, or if you've got a block, maybe you could do that. Step your left leg back, nice big lunge, and bring the knee down to the mat. So bring your fingertips or your block on the inside edge of your right leg there, and then start to stir. Imagine your right hip is a spoon, and just stir up the hip before we come to a seat. Nice big sweep. Don't be shy. No one's looking. You're at home. Go for it. Shift and move the hips. Hey. Finally, another one I get in my class. Okay, and then lunge forward into that right leg. Lift your chin. Look up. Okay, and then position your hands just in front of your feet. Pick up your back knee and let's switch legs. So step your left foot forward and your right foot back. Bring the knee down to the mat and slide your block onto the inside edge of that left foot. And now it's your left hip. Go on, stir it up. Make a big Christmas pudding as you move and shift your hips. Okay, so waking up, these are synovial joints. We need to not sit around and move it or lose it, people. Okay. One more big circle, and then lunge forward, spread the toes so you're rooting through the big toe man there. Inhale, look up. Lovely. And then this time, bring the blocks or your fingertips slightly forward, and then bring this left knee back so that you're on all fours. Remember to spread your hands, otherwise you're going to get wrist pain. So really spread the hands there. Just to do a little couple of cat-cows. So move your spine up and down. Jabu's joining us, although he's changed his mind. Cat-cow, it's obviously the cat pose put him off. Okay, and then push back to a child's pose. As you do this, sneak your fingertips forward. And from your heart, lengthen up your arm bones. Push your fingertips down and forward. And that will help anchor your bottom back down towards your heels. You get a lovely spinal lengthening. Maybe you can sink your face down to the mat or towards the mat. Get some spinal length. Maybe creep the fingertips a little bit further forward. Fabulous. And then gently come on up to a seat. So as you can see, I've always sit on a cushion. And if your cushion needs to be higher, then go for it, okay? Don't want this to be painful for the knees. So as you take a seat for our Monday meditation, I want you to be in an easy seat. So if you find yourself like this with your knees up by your ears, then sit on something taller or go grab a chair. You could even sit on the edge of your sofa if you want to. You could sit kneeling. That's often a lot better for your lower back. All right. So take your hands. Reach around behind your bum. Let me move myself to the center of the screen. Reach around behind your bum and lift and wide. So lean forward and lift and widen your upholstery. That will help you feel both sit bones, like you're a plug socket plugging into earth. So plug down. Bring your hands to your thighs and then lean back a little bit. Allow your bum to root down, and then use that grounding to take an inhale up your spine. Breathe side body long, head of your arm bones back, and then flip your palms up. This is a gesture of receiving in. And we're just going to do a very simple meditation today. Take your ears back, close your eyes, and just feel your breath. Don't change it at all to start with. Just feel your breath tickle as it tickles those little hairs at your nostrils. In and out. You might be able to sense it up the length of your nostrils and into the bridge of your nose and the front of your face there. So just start to tune into that. A very simple breath meditation, in and out. There is no such thing as doing a meditation wrong or doing it badly. You're doing it right now. And if your mind begins to wander and you find yourself thinking about stuff, don't worry, just actually say to yourself, well done for catching yourself. Do that and come back. All you have to do is think about your breath. In and out. And just by putting your attention there, you might notice it start to slow. and deepen and steady. See if you can keep the inhale the same length as the exhale. And then start to get interested about the breath. Is it even flow in and an even flow out? See if you can even it off. Maybe you can smell something on your breath. Maybe you can slow it down a little bit more. In and out. In and out. And now you have observed your breath. There it is, coming in and out of you. Can you take the next step and dive into it? Imagine you were the breath. And imagine you're floating up and down. Feel each cell of you like you were a wisp, up and down. So rather than being an observer, be in the breath, in and out. How does that feel? Feel the wave of you. As you keep moving, this internal wave, just make sure there's no grip at your jaw, loosen your teeth. Loosen any grip at your eyes. Soften your forehead. Soften the back of your neck and your shoulders. In and out. This is your life force, your prana, your chi. In and out. In and out. You are being breathed. Sit a while in that sensation. So take time to feel your breath. This is actually your pranic field. And I'm hoping at this moment in time, you're feeling a little steadier. So feel what this feels like. Take a mental note. And then during the course of your day, things will happen to you. Something might pull you down. Something else might stress you out. And your job is simply to notice, observe, and then take a deep breath and come back to your center. This is our training ground of learning what this feels like So that it's not so that you're able to sit for 6 hours like this, it's so that you're able to incorporate it into your day. Trying to stay balanced in your day. So take a couple more breaths here and let this imprint on you. Feel it. How does it feel in your legs, in your tummy, in your heart space, and in your brain? Take note. This place, this feeling is always there for you. Just a couple of deep breaths away. So bring it with you. Bring this little piece of quietude with you. Start to breathe a little bit deeper. Imagine you're taking it by the hand, bringing it with you into your day. Come on, coax it along with you. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a big breath in and bow your head to your heart and just thank yourself for giving yourself this gift of 15 minutes a day. And if you feel comfortable, you can seal into our meditation with me with the sound of the universe, the sound of one Om. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. Take a deep breath in. Om. Take another full breath. Bring your hands to your heart, and as you open your eyes, notice how that feels if you brought that blessing to you. Okay, and then I've got a little bit of homework for you. You can do this in your journal if you want to. I want you to think of somebody that maybe needs a little bit of this too. And what I'd like you to try and do is go, everyone's got a card box, or you could make a card, or we can still sneak to the shops. Go make a physical card for someone and write them a note. Put it in the post. Send out some love. Wouldn't that be lovely to get a letter in the post from someone? Okay, maybe you could do it to 2 people. There's 90 people signed up for this. That would mean there were 180 people that get a love note through the door. Wouldn't that be nice? So that's your homework today, to go and write 1 or 2 little notes to somebody, just to send out, I'm thinking of you, or I appreciate you, or I love you, so that we do feel this connection today. So I hope you can take that little meditation. This will be on record. You can come back and do it again. Okay, so it's a basic breath meditation. All right, guys. So 8:15 tomorrow, we're going to move a little bit more. Okay, but just a gentle practice. Do stay on if you want to say hello or chat, or you want anything at all, just stay. Otherwise, I know lots of you are busy and have to go off, but stay on if you want to. All right, see you tomorrow.